So this is my sketchbook. Oh, the the name is Hyperion because my favorite game is Borderlands 2. It is still my favorite, and I really love mythology. You see, this is number 11, and it's one of my most recent ones. I actually have a lot more down there and on the back of me, and here you have my character, and you'll see him a lot in this sketchbook because I recently figured out how his face works and I was really happy about it, and some of his outfits. The stickers I got from my brother and a thrift store. They were selling them by the bag, except for the Rick and Morty ones. I got those because I really love Rick and Morty. And the cover was done by my brother. He has been on a bit of a graffiti kick lately, and it's really cool. So this is the title page. You can see I wanted it to be a very thick one, but I kind of failed in it. And these were my goals. I did almost none of them. But I guess that's kind of normal. And I started this the 3rd of March? The 3rd, Jesus. The 3rd at the end of March. And I finished it a few weeks ago. And here you already have them, my favorites. You'll probably see their names through this sketchbook also. But this is one of the few colored pieces I have. And I got kind of lazy coloring it. I kind of gave up on it because I didn't like it. And his outfit is a bit wrong here. But these are generally the ideas of them. Except he doesn't have these all the time. It's a bit cliche. You have a demon, you have an angel. A bit difficult, but in the lore it's kind of weird. These are from my school books throughout the year. This is a psychologist, and I painted over his face. And here are some more characters. Some Third Life fan art. Like, for example, this is loudddd actually, and I don't know if a lot of people do that, but I bring paint markers to school, so I just went over it and made it my OC. Now, this is a little mini-me. This is also an OC. This too. I think he looks very polite here. He isn't. A classmate of mine and some rats, because I was really vibing with them. I still want to do something with it. And a little clown, because at the time I watched the Amazing Digital Circus and I thought it was cool. This is also an OC, and also, but you'll see more of them probably. These were just done in pen, it's why they're so weird. No, this one isn't. I like this one, but this one is. It's not working out. This one too. It kind of looks like a very inbred dog, the way his face is squished together. But yeah. Also here, more pen and some weird things. This is a reference image on Pinterest. And this, I don't know what this was. There was something there, but I didn't like it. You can see here. So I just painted this over it. These are paint markers, but they never fully covered it. Here you have Grian from Hermitcraft, and again Third Life. I also made fan art of him before, and I was trying to capture the same vibe, but it didn't work. I don't know what went wrong there. This one I think is really cool. It kind of shows how he works, because he isn't a human entirely. It's really weird. You can see notes. But I think it's cool. And I want to do more with this. I didn't do actually a lot of it, but I'm gonna try it in my next one. Because monster stuff kind of freaks me out to draw it. Like here you can see I tried again. And you have Anya. I think it was Anya from Mouthwashing. I love her. She was a very nice character. And I'm sorry for my voice, because English doesn't really work with the language I speak actually. So we have really pronunciate shit. Shit. No, sorry. And this is Dockham77 from Hermitcraft in the maid outfit. And I'm kind of, I believe he has the 4 legs like this. It's my favorite version. You have here, what? Zombie Cleo in the clockers from Limited Life. Once again Dockham. I don't know why, I had my ballpoint pen and I was just figuring stuff out. Here too, Green. And I think this one is nicer. I don't like this one actually, but there's something weird going on. I think it's with the face and the pose. And here you have my boy again and his tattoos, because I had to draw them. And the weird little faces he makes. And here you have some, this was an old idea, but I scrapped it because I don't think it works anymore. He used to be a scientist, kind of like. Here you have more Dockham. Here also, because it's really weird, but they're very easy to do in just pen, with very little pencil. And those are kind of when I doodle. And here you have some lore, but I don't want to make it canon yet. Like, I'm not sure if I want it to be true. And this one is one of my favorites herein. You can kind of see the monster stuff going on. And these are doodles. This one too. This is of another OC. And ooh, these are some environments. These are from Pinterest. Yeah, these are from Pinterest all. And you can see Paris, I think. And I was just trying to get better at it, and I had 10 paper, so I figured why not. And here you have my favorite. It's a tree that I went out in person to look at and draw. And it's a bit chaotic, and you don't see it really well until you actually know what it is. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. These are some. It was a really foresty area. And here's some character design stuff. This is another one of my OCs. She has a skull for her face, and I think it's really nice. Like you have it here, you have her in color. And I think she looks neat. And it's probably my favorite version of her, because she changed a lot. And here again, you have my boys. Dus, okay. Yeah, and you see, I like this one. It makes him look nice. But I like this one a lot, because once again you have the 10 paper, and she has a lot of light colors for contrast on her hair. And it was really cool to figure that out with the mask. Then you have this one. Then it's called, sad moment. You figure out you're not really who you are, stuff. And this is for when I made fan art of Static Wolf's character. I first wanted to do Kara singing, but then I chose Greta because I think Greta deserves more appreciation. I think she's cool. And this is by far my favorite piece in the sketchbook. One night I was thinking about dogs, and what this guy's dog would be like. And given he's kind of a demon and representative, of the underworld, I figured why not make it Cerberus, kind of. And I know these dogs have a reputation for being scary and stuff, but I think they're adorable. And I thought it would be cool. And I really want to do stuff like this again. I don't know how I did it, but I gotta figure it out. And like here you have a little sheep called Lore and hyena. And you have Greta here. Yeah, this is the fan art I made. It's on my Instagram and a lot of people have seen it. These are some firemen. I drew off a reference of Pinterest because I was a bit stuck. Then you have here, oh my god, the accent really came through. Then here you have more doodles from my school books. And it's actually from my I don't know what it's called in English, but religions class basically. And here also more doodles, and they're very fun because heels, and I think they look nice. And here you have two. It's a separate part of the lore. And he has a gun. Beware. And I know they're not correct when it comes to anatomy and stuff, but I think they look nice and they're fun to do. And this is really ugly chibi, like really ugly. But I was struggling, so I'll give it a pass. And here you can see that my OC's names. I don't know if you can guess which one is which. But yeah, these are doodles from when I was in the car. Like this is the car I was in. It's a Ford Fiesta. And a pony I saw out the window. I really wanted to pet it, but we couldn't. Again, the tree had a dog, but the third head is taking a nap. And I think this one is too cute. I made stickers of it. Then you have Phineas, because why not? And my cat, Tristan, he sleeps with his little paws out of his body, because he's weird and he's a freak. Because he dips his paws in the water. This is also weird stuff, but I figured out her name and her design eventually. So she's like this. And she kind of reminds me of that one wrestler you have, but I don't know. This is also something I was trying to draw more different faces. And you can see it here. I do really like drawing faces. I do it a little bit too much. This one is also on my Instagram. I don't know why, but I really like angular stuff. So I was trying to do that more. The thing is, if you don't know your anatomy really well, like me, it kind of looks weird, like here. And here I was struggling again. And here I was thinking about these photos where you have like a bright flashlight in a really dark place and how weird they look. I was trying to capture that feeling. Didn't work that great, and it also came through in pink on this page. Then you have a mini-me. Some girl. It's not a reference, but I was just thinking about these really fashionable sassy girls like Gyaro kind of stuff. I don't know if I pronounced it right. And once again, here I was thinking about my OCs. They are married, like I'm saying here, a marriage honor. And I think it's cute. And these are the most canon versions, except I don't know if she would go with the boots, because she is supposed to be good with fashion. She like see this design stuff. And here I have them in a little cartoon style, like the Flintstones. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. And then yeah, you have my characters dancing. And you can see who is the boss. And here I changed her design because I really hated it, but at the time I didn't know better than for her. And I think these are really cute, but I never finished the page because the ink, I normally use watercolor for this, and the ink I used isn't waterproof, so it would all become a giant mess, and I couldn't do anything other than the watercolor because I didn't want to ruin this page. Then you have some more doodles, once again the mouse, and she's trying to feed the mouse because I don't know. And this, and the bed posture. The cat from Dogman, I forgot his name, but I think they're funny. I really want to watch the movie. I tried to draw the dogs again, but I didn't like this one. It has less of an energy. And this is one when I wanted to do fight scenes. I wanted to practice them, but I never really did it because I got really demotivated after. And here I drew reference buildings once again. These were from Pinterest. The body also, nudity, don't censor me. And you have some sheep and some hair. And I really like doing studies, especially in PowerPoint, but they're kind of a lot of work. Here you have some doodles. You can see I watched Shira, but this is a really weird one. These are some figure studies, but I lost the groove with this one. I lost the groove and I need to find it again. And more. And you can see I really like drawing in blue pencil. That's my favorite. And this is another OC, and here you have her too. And I don't know, I think they look really nice like this. And this is Lore. These two. They're all blue pencil, and I really like drawing blue pencil. You should try it. I was trying to figure out how the energy they use would look like. And this is with chalk pastels, and here I have Picasso's Guernica. I don't like Picasso, but I do like this work. It's his only good one, I actually think. But you have people who love Picasso, but I'm not one of them. And I thought it would be fun to do something silly by it. So I made this, which doesn't correlate with this because the message is totally different. And here you have some more doodles. And this is a painting I made. I have it in my room, but I can't show it right now. This is also from one of my school books, and I was like, I gotta have it in there, so I did. This one is also really bad, and you have a little cat. This one I do like. This one was something weird, but you can see I had a reference for this, but I wasn't paying proper attention to the anatomy. And you can see when I don't do it. This one I do like, it's in a dip pen. And you have the notes I make, you can read them if you want, I don't care. No, I do care, but you can read them. And this is one of his weirder designs, but I do like it. You can see he has a rosary and he's Catholic, so it's a big part. This is also a relative of an OC. There are a lot of those. These were also during art block. You can have him. I do like this one and this one. It was from a darker idea I had, and then you have me watching House and being fixated on cats because I like cats, and that's me. Now it was a photo of me for my ID, but I covered it because the photo is really ugly, and now it's permanently on my card and I can't change it. Then you have some dancing poses. These were improvised. You can see the proportions, like here the head is so big, but this one is the best one, I think. It really captures a feeling. Then you have these, and I love this one. This one is my favorite. I have a sticker of it on my phone, so I always have it on me. And this one too. I think they're really cute, and it tells me how okay their designs are. I'm not saying they're good, but it tells me how recognizable they are, but they are under 100% on point. Like hers, she's an OC too, and she's really fun, but I later on I'm changing her jacket, because I don't like the shape of it. She is too, but I haven't figured out all her details yet. And he too, but you can see I love My Chemical Romance. And this one I made at a bus stop, and you can see if it was in place it would look better and I would have finished it. These are once again all in ballpoint pen, except for the feet here. You can see I struggled. And this one is you see the fish girl from the previous page, the little one. And she's wearing like a nightgown, you know those? And I think they are nice. This one is the bane of my existence. I hate it. But I was working with gouache and gouache was not working, so I'm just gonna fold it over. And you can see this one was in class, and I had this little ID for a few animals. Now animal-based characters, because I made a present for a friend using this one, and I thought they would be a little club and they would do all kind of stupid teenage things, like summon ghosts and stuff. These are more duels, and you'll see I had a little bit of a anime girl's face, but you'll see. Then here you have Ito from, once again, Hermitcraft, my OCs, and the cat girl again. And I think it was also inspired by Night in the Woods. And then here you have my handle, and in graffiti, because I thought it was cool, some contrast stuff, and this is a short story I'm working on. This one was an idea for a sticker, but I never really finished it because I didn't like it, and then this came over top. And this was inspired of those, you know, I don't know if you know the type of drawings, but my brother makes them a lot. This is my OC, but in an alternate version, and I do like it. It's important. I don't think it's important, but he is Russian, and you can see here Soviet, because it's like Cold War era stuff in that world. Then here I was in school and I was really bored, but then I planned my brother's, but I made my brother's Minecraft base, the details. And this was an idea for a painting, that's painting inception, you know. And then herons, because I think they're very cool birds. And I watched the trailer for The Boy and the Heron, so I was like, I got it out as birds now. Like the composition could be better, but I do think it's fun. And once again, you'll have him here, and my OCs again. Then here's some geisha, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I was really inspired by Chinese fashion from the earlier ages and how cool it looked, but I don't really have the style to do such stuff, but I should really try. And here I was figuring out her outfit and how her top worked, because it was the bane of my existence before this. And I was thinking about making a short comic using him, but I haven't yet. I have actually made comics, but yet with him. I'm not even halfway. Then here you have him. You can see here are the legs a little way too long, and here I made a joke about it. And but I like this one. This one is really cute, and I like the vibe of it. It kind of captures him. And I was trying to figure out how the weird coat worked, because it's supposed to give him an imposing silhouette. But here it just looks like he's tired. And you have one, again, a relative of an OC, some funny expressions I did. Because I do have the tendency to make very neutral faced characters, or just smiley. And then here you have him again. And this is also the chopped off hand, also lore. And this is eventually his final design. And he is an insurance, he works as the CEO of an insurance company. Because I think they're evil. And they're outrageous. But I'm joking, okay? But I do think there's something very unethical about the way insurance companies work. But that's a conversation. These are also all duels. And you can you can basically see how they are. And this one is a favorite of mine. I was really bored there in class. I was thinking about medieval kings and stuff, and I was like, I gotta draw something with it. So I invented him, and I like it. Here, more doodles. They're all in pen or pencil. I had a little bit of a catboy face, which I just think it's funny because you have these stuffed characters and then you just have little fuzzy soft ears on them. Like this. This is based on a sticker that I had of these cats, and one had the star over the eye, and I was like, oh, that's him. I got it home like this. You can see I finally got his face actually right, because in my older sketchbooks you'll see I struggle with his face. And that's mini me. These are also doodles, and they're kinda... I like doing my doodles in a grey marker. I don't know why, but like alcohol markers. And here you have his name, Friday. And you can see his job. And he's actually a very threatening guy, but I kind of just make him do silly stuff because I think it's very funny. And you have here the kind of relationship they have, because they do not like each other at all. Then you have a self-portrait with my hair down, but it's got a lot longer than this. Once again, the grey marker, it doesn't capture well on camera. And then you here have another doodle. I was just thinking about lying down and taking a good nap. Then you have some environments. The references are also from Pinterest. Like this is a balcony that someone like decorated with blankets. And then this one is also a favorite of mine. It's watercolor, charcoal, and pen or pencil. It's pencil. And it doesn't capture well, but I kind of thought it was cool. And I was doodling around and suddenly I came to this, so I was like, oh, I gotta finish it. Then you have more doodles of my OCs again. And Edward, I had a face, and I don't regret it. But I made better art for it too. Then some weird goat creature thing, because I was trying to figure out monsters, but I don't know. I'm not good at it. I should probably practice. And you can tell the artwork was back, because this is weird. Then I was figuring out her body type, because I tend to give my female characters the same body type. And I think it's stupid. I want them to have different ones. And this one is ugly. But you have his whole name here. And then her in a prettier outfit. And these were storyboards for a short comic. But I never finished them, and I will. Then I kind of got interested in dragons and immediately found out how difficult it was to draw those. Then you have some doodles, and I think this one is really cute on the left. No, cute is wrong, but I like the lighting. This is a sticker I got from someone. Yeah, it was from some organizing set, because I am a chaotic person and I need to organize stuff. otherwise it doesn't work out. Then here you have her again, but I like the other versions of her more with her hair up. I think it's more shapely. Then this one is my favorite. I really like how I made his face here. I did it again, but it didn't work as well, and this one is the worst one. It's absolutely atrocious. I do also like this one. Over here you have another doodle, but it's the blue pencil again and it doesn't capture well. These are also doodles. It's about the lore of what kind of things they are, but I haven't figured it out completely. This is a whole lot of I don't know. These were during class, all in the same day. Oh, yeah. And they're all like anime magical girl outfits. And I just thought it would be funny to color Spirelli like the pasta. Like, here you have her again. And she's cute, I like her. This one too. And they're very loose and expressionistic. And then here you have more of the monster stuff and some rabbits, because I like FNAF. And here you have him again. These are some more doodles. I found out my ink wasn't waterproof with this, for sure. And I hate it now. This is another character of mine, and unfortunately she loses her hair. Like, she gets burned really bad, like to a crisp. Then here you have the stickers I made. And the painting of my water bottle and a cup I have. It has a little cat on the side, it's really cute. And my cat again. These are also some doodles of characters. I'm trying to get the hang of perspective, but you can see I struggle with it. And also this is my cat again, because I love my cats. I have 2 cats. Like here you see the other one. Like she has a little diamond on her back. She's very cute, but very mean. And you can here see I kinda got the hang of it again, of doing the shapely stuff, and this is also some character stuff. It's like this guy is a zombie and he just hides in the suitcase. I have it in one of his stickers that I made. This was some house art, but it's not really good. And here too, and this one I do like, because it kind of shows his attitude. And these are also some expressions. They don't work that great, some rabbits. And another character, I like her face in this one, it fits her more. Some figure studies, I shared this on my Instagram. Some sheep. An 0.5 perspective of my OC. And some other stuff. This was an alternate universe story, and I was like, it'd be a revolutionary, but it'd be ostracized for it. So like the false king of the revolution, and he'd have a little paper crown and everything. But I didn't finish this one. And then here you have a doodle I made during class, and my friend loved it. And this is some more expressionate stuff of him. Like if he would be in a different style. And cat. Like, you know, this old cartoons. Then here you have my OC again with her short hair and her burn, but she's actually a bit more burnt than this. Like, actually her whole face is gone and most of her body. But here you have her as more of a character, and you can tell she's not supposed to be nice. And this one is based off a reference. And I don't know, I got it from Pinterest, but I thought it looked cool. And it's watercolor, paint, acrylic, and a charcoal pencil, because those are really fun. And this one is my favorite. It's my visual OC, and I like a design more in this. Because I eventually figured out she's a racer, and he is a detective, and you can see his little suitcase, and this lure to the price tag. And it kind of shows a relationship, because in a jokey way. And here you have her again. I don't know what the saying is. It is not a saying, but it's something weird I made up. And then here you have her again. I figured out her last name, and I really like it. Then here you have the fish girl again, Mayosi, and I really like drawing him with like the upper lip like impossible. Then here you have some other OCs, and I think they're cute like this. They're identical twins. I don't know if they look like it, but you can see the resemblance, I think. Then here you have, they're the same person. But I think it would be really cool to make a piece where you can see them literally change from one version of the person to another. Like with the monster stuff. Then you have me again. This is see, so post it, because I groen what was under there. Now you see the cats I mentioned. And I gave him a mustache. I know it's atrocious, but it works. Because he is a cowboy kind of person. Then you have the cats. I think they're cute. Like here, this one is also my favorite, because you have the face planes very clearly, and the style also is, I don't know how I did it, but I think it's cool. And once again the cats. And this is just some watercolor, because I was feeling stressed out, because I was working after that. And once again here, and I figured out I really like drawing tusks, and this is also a version of me. And I wanted to make her my persona, but I didn't. And like here you have her again. Like, yeah, you see, nah. And then this one is my favorite, I think, my next favorite. Because I got a random color palette. And I kind of doodled these first, and I was like, I gotta color them in. And the colors at first was like really ugly. But I continued it, and I really like it now, because like you can see it very well now. But once I color corrected, I think you can see that it's purple actually. And here you have some faces, some angles. 'Cause I draw a lot of 3/4 angle, and I gotta do some different stuff. And this was a reference photo of someone playing tennis. This one was also just a doodle, and I really like doing like fully dark shadows and this high contrast stuff. I really like it, and the poses. I don't know why I stopped doing it, but I gotta do it again. And these are like their complete designs now. Like, yeah, these are the best they've ever been. And these were acrylic marker doodles. I had like grabbed a reference on Pinterest, and I was like, this would suit them. And then I draw the character as how in the pose. And the outfits. Occasionally the outfit goes like the big coat. It's very nice. This one too. This one the proportions are off, but this one I think is really cute with the jacket. This one is really bad. This one is just me, and I didn't use a reference. Neither for this one. Also not for this one. For this one also not, you can see it. But this one was. And if you spend too much time on Pinterest like me, you probably found it. And these are done without a reference, but I really like the way I did the faces here. And I hope I retained that the way I did that, because sometimes I struggle with it, and sometimes it comes naturally. Like here you have her again. It's like she's new. Her name is Darlene, and I figured she needed some. I need more female characters, and then you have a self-portrait. I was pissed off when I made this, so you can see it, my expression. Like here you have her again. And I think she's the prettiest here. This is some Radiohead lyrics. Damn, we still got a lot to go. And you know, lore. But I like this one. Because you have the little cell splitting stuff in the eye pupils. It's very cool. Then you have them as it's the opposite sex, you know, gender swapped. Then here you have them again in an alternate outfit, but I don't know about it yet. Like here you have them once again, the paint mark doodle, and then you have me debating whether I want to work or whether I want to sleep. And eventually it became that I got a job. And now I work a lot, so I can draw a lot. So this took me a lot longer to finish. Like here you have a more finished version, but again I don't like it because it's supposed to be an army outfit, but it's way too elegant. Then you have me. I also shared this online, and this one too. Like these are from Line of Action. Like this guy is always on there. Everywhere I go I find him. This was a doodle. I don't know why, but I kind of like these cloth thingies. Like jesters have them a lot, and I think they're cute. Then you have some more doodles in a red pen. And I don't know what I was on when I made this, but something worked. Like this one too. Like the pose. It's so cute. And I also like this one. Like it's giving those watercolor in illustrations. But then you have again the Soviet stuff. Like it's not real Soviet, but it's no fiction Soviet kind of stuff. Then you have a sticker from some cookies I had. A really cool hat I found, and you see I do some more stuff with those kind of hats. Because I think they're cool, and I want to draw more of them. Then here I was struggling again. Then again the faces. These eyes are too far apart, but it's kind of funny. This one is also nice. And here once again you have me being tired. Cats. And this is something weird. And I was writing with my right hand. And this was also done with my non-dominant hand. Because I'm a lefty. And I'm not right-handed. These are also really fun. You have these paint rollers for trying paint swatches on your walls. And I was like, I gotta get me one of those for just doing flat spreads. And you can see his different designs. And this one is my favorite. With the jacket, because the jacket is really cool. And then you have my desk, my chaos. And some more doodles of faces. This is another character, you have seen him, the My Chemical Romance guy. And this was the other color I had. And then here you have the burned lady again. And I didn't experiment a lot with supplies in this one, except for the markers. Because I was really stuck at what stuff I wanted to try. Like normally I paint a lot more in these. Then here you have a spread of them calling from different places. And I thought it would be cute. And then I got really stuck, so I started doing action pose studies. Like here you have some more. And it's really chaotic and you can only really make out the dark ones. Then you have some references. I changed the haircut because I watched Bayonetta. Now I saw a video of Bayonetta and I was like, oh no, that hair slaps. So I gave this cut. And this one. I thought I was thinking about stupid stuff. And then you have a reference Sphinx cat. I don't like Sphinx cats. I know, I like them, but I don't like them as pets. Then I tried architecture, because architecture. drawing buildings, because it was one of my goals, and I remembered it like almost at the end, but I didn't finish it because I had to go. And then I drew a tree at the park, and I really liked the tree, but you can't really make out what tree it is, probably. And then here you have more doodles, like if they were in Arcane. They practically never change because their designs are pretty universal. And here you have some expression stuff. Ah yeah, see? Art block. And here another paint marker doodle, and she's back again. And I really like figuring her out, because before that I only drew these two and the few others you've seen. So I gained another one, because I have like more than 20 OCs. But problem is I haven't finished all their designs yet, so I don't like drawing them a lot if I can't figure out how they work. And I know I need to draw them for that, but I don't know, they're safe to draw. And then here I was thinking about golf and like magic. So I kind of figured this out for a character, and I thought it would be cool to give her like an alternate persona. And then I got really into drawing fashion and motorcycles from different angles. You can see I don't like doing high detailed stuff in my sketchbook. I know I should, but the inside of a motorcycle scares me. Then here you have more doodles, and I really like this one. This was a karate pose, and here I tried like perspective rotation, but it didn't work out. Then here them being silly, some expressions, a different haircut, and I think this one is nice. Like you can see I'm very influenced by a lot of punk stuff, and you have once again the star on his eye, but this one is my favorite. And here you have my other one with longer hair, and I think it really suits him. And here once again I had a copper marker, like it was really coppery in color, you can't see it here, but it's really nice. And then I was thinking about like the detective fiction when drawing this one. I kind of like the idea of giving him the big coat the other character has, and he's being more detective instead of the other person he is. And then this one is cool, and I figured out the name for his job. It's an actuary, like his old job. And then I drew a cute outfit I saw on Pinterest, and his suitcase, because he has to have his suitcase. And for this one, I don't know why, but I made the outfit very chaotic because it fits him. And you can see he has cowboy pants, chaps I think they're called. And I need to do more stuff with the chaps because I think they're cute, and they really give him a lot more personality. And also the mustache is back, and it's a criminal offense, the mustache. Then you have more doodles, because what I had here going here directly left. But then you have one of my characters in a dress, and like AZ. And then they had been nicknamed the Vampire Bride. It would be a performance of them, because you have like these vampire pants, and I was like, oh my god, those are so cool. What if it was a dress? And then you have here, you can see it, the hats. And I figured out the guard outfit here, and I think it looks really cool. It's incredibly difficult to draw, but it looks really cool. Then you have his suit, and I used references for this, because you shouldn't be afraid to use a reference if you need it. And even if you don't need it, it's always handy to have like a comparison for like, this is what it kind of looks like, and how you should do it. Then again, doodles. Another pose reference. This is of someone surfing. This is another character. Some phones throughout the ages, but I really like the 90s phones for my characters. And then here you have an outfit swap, and for him it kind of works, but for him it doesn't. Then you have this, doodles, more doodles, and that's the end. Bye bye.